Rex, you brought this to my attention. Apparently, not long ago there was a poll of some kind. You got a microphone over there? Because you know more about this than I do.
Yeah.
Does it work?
You just gotta bring it up.
Which one? Which line is it on? Oh, my headphones are going in and out again. Why doesn't Jed leave the good Jed phones in here after he leaves? Or does he? Does he use these? Has he noticed that they don't work?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, what line are you on over here?
5.
Which one?
5.
No, you're not. You're up.
Yo, what's going on? Stu's got this thing haywired. I don't know.
Wait, you're starting to come up.
Yo.
Yeah, there you go.
All
Okay,
right.
what'd you do to that thing?
Guess I had it turned down a little too low.
Okay, well let's
There we go.
okay, you're good enough. I can hear you. That's the most important thing. Now, do you have this story up over there?
Yeah.
Can you give me the details? It's Oprah versus God or what?
Well, apparently in a poll, Preacher, it seems that God's behind Oprah by 8 points in a poll.
Is this
Approval rating.
is this the only in America, or is this world? Tell me it's worldwide, not just us or idiots.
I don't think it's worldwide. I think it's just in the States.
So Oprah, people prefer Oprah 2-1 over God.
He's lagging behind by 8 points, Preach.
What, does God have bad breath due to gingivitis or what?
Don't know. Taking a beating though.
And what are the actual numbers of Oprah versus God? There must have been a lot of women polled in this particular questionnaire.
I don't know how many. But
Well, I don't know how many people were in the poll either, but I'd like to know, what's this? Woody Allen.
you took the poll?
I don't know if he took the poll. He's in it. Where are they at here? Where's Oprah? Where's the ratings on this thing? I don't have the ratings on mine. You got the ratings on yours?
Not yet. No, hold on.
I heard Oprah was kicking God's ass like by 37%. Approval rating. 72% say they approve of God creating the universe, while 24% say they're not sure. Where's the Oprah part of this, Rexy, old boy?
Let's see. Got it right here. I'm looking.
52% said that they approve. 9% say they disapprove of what? Public policy polling, a Democratic polling firm asked 928 people if God exists, do you approve or disapprove of its performance? Its performance? Jeez.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just I think right above that, Preach says if you take this poll seriously, that would put God's approval rating slightly above that of President Obama, who has a 47% approval rating in the latest Gallup poll, and well ahead of 33% approval.
Oh, that's the two-headed monster right there.
Well,
Obama and Oprah, the two big O's.
Still says he lacks. God lacks 8 points behind Oprah. She had a 60% favorable rating in a Fox News poll this spring.
Is he going to take over her talk show when he's voted out of office, when he's a one-term president?
He'll have a few offers for sure from somewhere.
Tune in tonight for Barry Obama and Oprah. Only on the Oprah Network.
Oh, but see, Preach, here's the difference of why she's doing so well. Oprah hands out cars, popcorn, and cruises, while God meets out blights and hurricanes and floods, in addition to sunrise, spring flowers, and puppies.
Oh, wait a second. It's not all God's fault.
Well,
Simon Bar Sinister's got a weather machine. Well, I really wish we could fix the short in this thing, because it's not bad when... this isn't too bad when it's working.
I know.
When it's not working, it's really freaking me out. Okay, well, we got that thing going for us. You guys do, anyway. I was not surveyed in that poll. I certainly would like to know who was surveyed in that poll. Scott Rakos? Is he approved? Is he in there somewhere?
Good question.
Approving Oprah Winfrey? No, I think in that poll, Scott Rakos ranks Tom McDermott over God. But just slightly.
Oh, hey, but Preach, you'll like this part. It says the poll says that 50% approve of God's handling of natural disasters, 13% disapprove, 37% say not sure, which is what I would say until the pollster made it clear if natural disasters include the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, so this is kind of a tongue and tonsil thing, tongue in cheek.
Exactly.
Okay, but people do prefer Oprah, or they're ranking Oprah over God.
Over God.
Didn't John Lennon have a whole lot of problems with that? What does Oprah say about this?
I'm sure she's.
I want to thank all the little people.
Most likely, probably starting with Stedman, I'm sure.
Studman. Everybody know. Oh, I don't know. What's the percentage of gay firemen? Do we have a poll on that? Is there a survey out there on that? Some type of statistic?
We could go to local YMCA, I think, right? Village people.
Well, how many village people are there in the band? The singers.
What, 8? 7?
Is there that many?
I don't know. I thought there was a few, though. Maybe there's 4.
I think there's at least 4. Let's say 5. So 1 out of 5 must be gay, because one of them's a fireman, and one of them's a sailor. Ooh, one of them's an Indian.
You know about those guys?
Oh, the rumors are often lamented about those Navy guys, especially the guys on the submarines, for any length of time. You know, bunking, close quarters.
You got the close quarters part right.
One on top of the other.
Hey.
Stacking them in there.
Oh, come on.
Hey, what am I doing down on the bottom again? I thought you said we could. I thought you said we could switch this week.
With alternating.
Well, you slide them under the water for several months at a time. No sun, no girls, no. What they got? Just ping pong down there.
Ping pong and surrounded by guys all the time.
And you got to pass each other in those really narrow hallways. How's that working? Is there a stop traffic light down there of some kind?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Lots of vending machines in the men's washroom. Is there a ladies' washroom in a submarine? Hey, I just saw Charlie coming out of the ladies' restroom. You know what I'm saying? Pretty popular down there.
Oh.
In the Navy.
For a good time call.
MX is out of action today. Oh, and before we move along, I want to congratulate Greg and Lori, whose pickles not only won first prize, but won best of show yesterday on the opening day of the Lake County Fair.
Really?
And I think I might be able to get my hands on some of those pickles.
Well, there you go, preach.
And I think their butter apple jelly came in second.
Butter apple's good, man.
Yeah, I need some of that because I made chicken livers, and it called for apple jelly last week, and I didn't have any. So I had to substitute honey, which was what I had.
Right.
Came out pretty good.
Nice.
But I would really like to try it with the apple jelly, which is part of the recipe. So anyway, congratulations to Greg and Lori. If you're out there, call when Bob Kostanzik is here, when we start slowing down. When we start running out of things to talk about, maybe Greg and Lori can call, and we'll talk about Greg and Lori's pickles. Best of show, man. Best of show. Man, something stinks around here. What is that smell?
Yeah, I remember, Preacher, you mentioned your name, and you get like 10% off on an oil change at Big George's years ago, I thought. Well, did you have that going years ago?
Big George has run many different promotions where there was a discounted price on oil changes, lube jobs, stuff like that. Yeah.
Or you mentioned WJOB. It was one of those things. I remember that.
Club 81.2. We have a ton of stuff for and from them. We always have great stuff at WJOB, but I mean, I was Santa Claus for a long time. I just gave stuff away. But it was never easy, Stinky, as you remember. It was never easy to win my stuff.
I know. Hey, you remember watching a cartoon, that Death Celebrity Match?
I do.
See that?
Yeah, where they pulled people's arms off. They were like little clay animated people.
If Oprah was on there, who would she fight? I'll hang up and you think about that.
Okay, who would Oprah fight if she was on the celebrity Stinky has us going now on a celebrity death match. Who would go up against Oprah? I like Oprah versus Charles Manson. I like that a lot. I also like Charles Manson versus anybody because he would just be a loony. Charles Manson against Richard Simmons. That would be a good one.
Interesting.
I do prefer Charles Manson against girls in general. Yeah, I'd rather see him fight a girl. He's pretty scary after being in jail all these years. He probably has learned, a few holds, a few painful holds. He hasn't seen a woman for a while. Even Oprah looks good. You know what I mean? I'd rather. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to put him on. Is it Charlie?
No, it's not.
Charlie Manson.
Yes.
Hey, Charlie. Can I
You
go?
better be afraid. You made me. You made me. I only did what your society told me to do.
Charlie, you got to relax, man. I've been waiting to talk to you for a long time, but I'm a little leery.
Well, you don't need to be Larry, because Larry, he's dead.
Yeah.
He was another product of society. Tried to rub him out. See.
Did your mother beat you, Charlie, when you were a kid?
I've been in the institutions over half my life. What do you expect she did?
I would like to see you. I hope you don't mind, but I wouldn't mind seeing you in a celebrity death match versus Oprah Winfrey. Would you be willing to go a few rounds with the O?
I've been in celebrity death matches. I've been in the death match when Vincent Bugliosi tried to put me on trial for something I did not do. I've been a celebrity. You made me a celebrity. And now all you try to do is just rot me and rob me out.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie. You're still in a bad mood after 60 years in prison or so.
This is not a bad mood. This is reality. You see, had I not done what I didn't do, you see, nothing ever would have come of it.
Now, what about your period of time down in the basement of Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys?
Brian Wilson and Terry Meltzer, they were just a bunch of no-good phonies, man.
Attaboy, Charlie.
They wanted to, take my songs, and they did record one of my songs, but I ain't seen a dime from it.
Oh, they did?
Dennis Wilson thought he had everything going for him. But look where he's at now, and look who's still alive.
Did you write Kokomo?
No, I did not write Kokomo. What the hell is Kokomo?
That's
you mean Kokomo, Indiana, down near Terre Haute Boys Town, where I lived for half my youth?
That's one of the famous Beach Boys songs. You probably missed it because you were, locked up.
I don't know nothing about no Beach Boys. What are you talking about? Who
Kokomo.
are you anyway?
Kokomo. I'm hanging up on Charlie. He's scaring the hell out of me. I don't know where he's going. I didn't get to ask him about if he would wrestle Richard Simmons. Okay, if you've been in jail for like 50 years, who would you prefer your next physical contact? Richard Simmons or Oprah?
Oprah now or 1970?
Well, Oprah now. You've been in jail for 50 years. You go with Simmons? I think I'm with you on that. Toll Road's on line 3. Hello, Toll Road.
Hey, you're talking like Best in Show of Pickle. Do they have like an announcer calling the whole thing?
Oh yeah, they had, the celebrity death match. They had a couple of guys ringside. Absolutely.
All right, buddy. Hang tight.
How about Oprah and the midget guy from Bad Santa?
Oh, that would be brutal. That would be brutal. I you know what? I think he could take her. Can his Filipino?
There's no doubt in my mind he could take her.
Can his Filipino wife also try to help him? Maybe like he's up on her shoulders or something.
She was too busy scoping out the good stuff.
Thanks, Toll Road. You're killing me. What if you had the same numbers for the lottery and you played them every week, and then you stopped playing them for whatever reason, and they came in, and you would have won the $81 million? Would you be freaked out for the rest of your life? Would you be Charles Manson? Wouldn't you be hacking people up?
It's just like that group that we talked about a few months ago, the whole Office group.
The Office one, but the one guy didn't get in? We need to follow up on that and see if that guy ever got any money out of it. Because that's just, come on. You got to give him something.